Open Mic. Oh, look, Anita Baker got back to us. DMV, the whole fam. I am ready for Auntie Nita. Shout out to Liz's Locker Room. Welcome to Open Mic. We like to start the show with a few stories or a hot take on a story you're not likely to see anywhere else. I'm from gorgeous Prince George's, and now I spilled the tea in DC, so you know these jokes come from a place of love, if in fact that was something I was ever capable of. Let's start things off right here in DC. A travel writer named Lucas Wall is trying to break the Guinness World Record for the fastest time to travel to all DC metro stations, now that additions to the Silver Line have rendered the previous 2019 record void. Now, viewers, if you see somebody running furiously to their next train, get out the way, because it might be Lucas trying to make history. But I do feel like you have to have a job with no set hours to take on this challenge. Also, it depends on so many factors out of your control. You have to find the right day when there are no delays and hope nobody gets sick on the train. Imagine going for the record and the train is single tracking all down the drain. Lucas, you are a real one for even trying this. By the way, I also want to send a shout out to the previous record holder, Scott Bennett, who accomplished the feat in just under 8 hours. Scott put in a full workday for that record, so he deserves some recognition. Now, if you want to see if he beat the record, check out his website, lucas.travel. Now, I chose this next story because it happened just in time for the holidays. The U.S. Trademark Trial and Appeal Board ruled that Mariah Carey will not be able to trademark the phrase Queen of Christmas. Man, they must be tired of hearing that song too. You know the one, you know the one. I can't be the only one. Mariah's writing a sequel right now called All I Want for Christmas Is an Appeal. And you know what? If that appeal comes to me, denied. This is a victory for Christmas music artist Elizabeth Chan, who's been using the Queen of Christmas nickname for years. And this was also Mimi's biggest defeat since Glitter. And no, I will not get over Glitter until she stops playing All I Want for Christmas. You can't have both, Mariah. Give me something. The good news is, for her, this isn't really a defeat. Mariah Carey is still going to make more money than some small countries from her music this holiday season. The nickname would have just been the cherry on top of a giant pie made of money. Hope she takes this news gracefully. I'd hate for her to get a late night visit by the ghost of High Notes Past. You know what? Shake it off, Mariah. Don't have a breakdown. Steady breaking me on down. You're going through emotions. And you know what? I respect that. I'm going through emotions too, which is why I'm not over Glitter. We're headed to Raleigh, North Carolina for this next story, where a customer at Clyde Cooper's Barbecue called 911 to complain because her barbecue order was pink. First off, that's not what 911 is for. Come on, people. Come on, people. The dispatcher should have hung up on her. More disturbing than her misuse of emergency services, and Lord knows our services are slim to begin with, is her gross abuse of good barbecue. This is somebody who has only had burnt, well-done meat in her life. I don't even want to call her a Karen, because there are plenty of Karens who respect barbecue. I'm not going to put that evil on them. Also, I just got a message from a Karen that's trying to, change the narrative surrounding the name. Shout out to you also, viewer Karen. The Karen delegation is about to call the police on her, though. It is perfectly natural for pulled pork that's been barbecuing low and slow in a smoker for 12 hours at about 250 degrees to look pink. Now, if it's still moving or screaming oink, then don't call 911, but that would be a problem. By the way, this whole story is making me want barbecue ribs, dry rubbed. You know what, go ahead and send me some restaurant recommendations, because if I try and cook them, a call to the police would actually be justified. Don't let that crime to humanity happen. Let's go to San Francisco for this last story, where Elon Musk issued an ultimatum to Twitter employees, ordering them to commit to a new hardcore Twitter or leave the company with 3 months of severance pay. Man, I know which one I would choose. And how is he just now introducing hardcore Twitter? I thought that's what Black Twitter was. You asking employees whether they want to work extra hours on what's about to be a global dumpster fire or get 3 months pay for nothing? Hey, don't threaten me with a good time, Elon. I'll be out the door faster than you could say Grimes. Now, this isn't going to work out the way that he thinks it will. Elon Musk is already driving Twitter into the ground like one of his daddy's emerald mines. Like, imagine your boss threatening to let you go if you don't do 3 times the work for the same pay. Man, that's not going to fly anywhere where people actually have options. But your boy Elon tried it, though. I mean, what's he going to do when he fires everybody or they quit all at once? He's going to have more jobs than Nick Cannon trying to run that site by himself. And, I mean, he already has almost as many kids. By the way, Tom from MySpace is looking at all this like, man, I'm glad I got out the tech game. And by the way, shout out to Tom over there. He was everybody's first friend. And yes, that is for people old enough to remember MySpace. MySpace was, you know what? For everybody else, just go ahead and Google it, children. My favorite story today, the pink barbecue fiasco, mainly because it made me hungry. And we're gonna play a video soon, and that allows me an opportunity to eat mid-show. Somebody let me know how late DC City Smokehouse is open because I'm probably gonna finish the goldfish that I brought.